I'm running out of time. It's up to you to take it the rest of the way. So we can get some answers for the Korean people and the Americans who were exposed to this stuff that had no business being handled the way it was handled.
In November of 1968, I was promoted to the rank of first lieutenant, and shortly after that, appointed to serve as the battalion maintenance officer for the 2nd Engineers. It was also at Camp Peterson. In this position, I had responsibility for the maintenance of all of the vehicles and equipment within the 2nd Division, and almost daily traveled throughout the 2nd Division sector to all of the camps and job sites where we had crews working. And it was during this time that these two first assignments that I learned of the use of herbicides and defoliants in Korea. While at Camp Peterson, I found that we had between 200 and 300 55-gallon drums or barrels of herbicide defoliant orange that was stored at our compound. I also observed soldiers from our headquarters company frequently spraying from hand pumps and trailer-mounted sprayers around Camp Peterson and its perimeter. These spray teams sprayed an area of approximately 100 meters around all of Camp Peterson and also along the roads and walkways within the camp. In addition, I saw numerous occasions where drums of herbicide were being loaded into trucks from our line companies and leaving Camp Peterson. I later found out that these drums were going to the line companies and job sites in the forward areas. While I was serving in this command position, I had continuous and frequent exposure to the herbicides defoliants, including Agent Orange, Agent Blue, and Monuron. In addition to having approximately 100 drums of herbicides on our compound at Camp Ethan Allen, we also kept drums of herbicide at Spoonbill Bridge Camp and at the patrol boat docks at both Freedom and Libby Bridges. Soldiers under my command regularly sprayed these herbicides at both north and south bridgeheads and at the boat docks around all 3 bridges. We also frequently sprayed the perimeter of Camp Ethan Allen, along with the roadside drainage ditches that ran along the camp's fence line. These drainage ditches carried water from rain and other sources to the nearby streams, and it goes without question that the herbicides would be carried in those streams into and through the villages in the area. No safety precautions or instructions were ever passed to us or to me as a company unit commander by higher commanders. In fact, we were told it's totally safe and it won't hurt you at all. We were told you can drink it, you can brush your teeth with it, or you can bathe in it. It won't hurt you. Those were lies. According to long hidden information obtained over the past several years, the U.S. Department of the Army, Department of Defense, and the government knew these herbicides contained dioxins and that those dioxins were very dangerous to the health of humans and animals at least as early as 1967. The Army, is it common practice for the Army to do things without records? No. No, nothing happens in the Army without records. Will they release those records? No. Not if it's going to do damage to them or their reputation. No, they won't release them until they are forced to release them. And the only people that can force them to be released is the United States Congress and the President of the United States. The President has already ordered, 2 different presidents have already ordered the declassification of all military records. more than 25 years old. We're talking about poisoning and toxic chemicals deployed 35 to 40 years or longer ago. Presidents have ordered those documents to be declassified. Now, the Department of Defense and the Department of the Army need to follow those orders and declassify those records. The Army didn't do anything without leaving records. They left a trail of footprints on everything. No general wanted to have his head on a platter because there was no record. It's there. I hope it helps. It's not over yet.
정말 수고하셨습니다. 정말 수고하셨습니다.